This work is a matter of life and death.
To create critically conscious individuals that have agency and are well-read and engage society, not to destroy, but to build. And in building, they're well-informed.
And YOLOT, maintain that discipline as teachers, right? But acknowledge that and embrace that within our students, right? Each of them has a face and a heart.
It's a way to help to develop our community in a way that brings about balance and harmony within, so that then we can approach this world, walk this world.
This work that we do is to not only fully humanize each other, but to liberate each other.
It invites people to appreciate this cultural giving that XITO does. And having it here local, I was able to bring my school. I was able to bring colleagues that I work with every day who are in the classroom with the kids that we're talking about.
How do we build a critical consciousness around who we are, but also how do we relate to other people, and thinking just about globally what's happening, but also just day to day in like our schools and like how we think about how we want to be with each other. And this is kind of the work of being human, right?
We to nansin, to nansin, we to nansin. We to nansin, to nansin. We to nansin. Ipanemo wani no yolopaki. Laso kamati to nansin. Ipanemo wani no yolopaki. Laso kamati to nansin.
What we're doing this weekend here in Seattle at the University of Washington, we're sharing the innovative pedagogical approach that we developed as an MAS department.
It's an opportunity for teachers, administrators, school counselors, cultural workers to come together and learn about XITO's decolonizing framework and how to implement it into their educational and cultural spaces.
But introducing them to that indigenous way of teaching that's more holistic, that's really taps into the development of a child, a student's humanity, bringing in those elements of resistance, understanding, you know, their lived experience as it relates to oppression, as it relates to colonization.
There's a number of folks from California, people coming as far as Minnesota. So we're really humbled and honored to be engaging in this critical ethnic studies work, developing a national network, if you will, of critical educators.
You know, Minnesota actually just passed an Ethnic Studies for All bill, and so we're going to be having more ethnic studies in K-12 schools, which is very exciting. But I think we're at a moment where we're thinking about how do we now prepare teachers, how do we prepare school districts to kind of do this work.
Love and relationship drive this work, this experiment called education. And if you don't have that self-love, or if you don't have that critical consciousness to then have that realistic self-appraisal of where are you within all of this, you could be perpetuating that white supremacy, you could be perpetuating that self-harm, and just really doubling down on the internalized oppression that comes with a lot of this cognitive dissonance.
It allows for an opportunity to really think about how to be fully human, right? And how to engage with others in a way where you see each other.
And that's what we see happening with educators who come to this conference. A lot of the outcome is you see students engaged civically, you see them engaged in the political process in a way where they're bringing about change in their communities.
These folks know what they're going into, and they do so with an open heart, open mind, and with a growth mindset.
It's a good guide to be a better human being, right? And so that we could be strong and in a position to do this type of work. It's exhausting work, yet it's so rewarding, and it's liberatory work. It's about all of our collective liberation.
We always leave with so much hope, right? That there are educators and cultural workers like you all out in the world doing the work. So thank you for re-energizing us and for continuing to
fight the good fight. Please keep in touch. You're part of our XITO familia now, and we're here for you, whatever you need.